Sanganje Chetan Soje Junamal Shangyo Bardo Dana Isabsi Lage Jenso Jepe Sonam Dona Besha Sanje Dober Aiko. No. Now we think about this. We are together here this morning. What is the purpose of that? I think we all need to think about it. Sometimes ago I said, even from your home, when think about to go here, what for that, try to make motivation from that actually. Because you need to be, think about best ways, you think about yourself, become a being with the benefit of others. That's why I need to do more to learning, study, or practice. I need to practice for that. For the practice, we need to learn more. For learning is also to get the, which we don't know, those commentaries, teaching of the Buddha and the commentary of the Buddha's teachings. All those I need to learn. That's why I go to temple. So think about that. That's the best one. Then maybe another ways you think, I don't want to suffer anymore. I want to be free from suffering myself. So that's why I need to learn more how to get out of the suffering place. What kind of need to have a method for that. That's why I need to know more. So that's why I go to temple, to talk place, to listen to the teachings. You think about that, that's median. That's not best one motivation, but median. Then also you think about then, least. You think about, I want to be, in the future, good life, so much problems this lifetime I have. So I'm to have the good rebirth, rather than free from the hell beings, free from the hungry ghosts, free from the animals' life. I have to have continually myself to have the good rebirth of the human beings. That's why what kind of need to do that. That's why I need to learn more. That's why I came here. I go there. You think about it. Even motivation from your house, if you do like this, from that movement, whatever you need, body, speech, mind, means actually if you do negative words or negative exception, that's otherwise by motivations really is your movement. All those are positive ways. So this is need to know you need to know the idea. If you don't know, then it's difficult. Even you know, if you don't use it, one day comes here, then nothing, next day nothing here, then sorry, no much benefit for yourself. So all those I think you should think about. So anyways, now we are together here. So spiritual action, we are making spiritual action. I try to get explanation of the Dharma. You listen to the teaching of the Dharma. So think about this. Basically, I think basic. Other thinking beings are very, very important for us. Yourself to be good or bad happened with the relation to others. That's what it does. Whatever you have this lifetime, good or bad happened in your life. Those are related with other beings previous lifetime. If you did good things with them, you have good result this time. Long life, no problems, financially, everything, success, whatever you got, those are, you did good relation with others previous lifetime. That's why you have result of that in this lifetime. So if you have more difficult suffering, pain, unhappiness, by sickness, by by others, or whatever comes to you, bad things result. Those are you made previous lifetime with others, other sentient beings, because harm, damage, previous lifetime, if you did harm, damage, like killing others, stealing others, assaulting others sexually, telling a lie, all those, if you did too much previous lifetime, those are not for nothing. It's the result of that came to you. That's why you have this lifetime's problems are from that. From that means by bad action, which you did. So if you have good things happened, everything perfect, that's how you made with others. You help, compassion, loving kindness. Stop all those negative killings, stop killing others. Stealing, stop stealing. All those negative actions are, if you do with others, that's why you have the good things happen this lifetime. So now, all those are no secret for us. You know yourself. Really it is. I know myself, what is condition of the life. You know yourself, condition of your life. So that's response only us. So if we don't want problems, if we want good life, with good life, everything is success, we need to make now, this lifetime. Cause of that now. We need to plants, seed now. Then result comes next lifetime. Just like we are now, this example is famous. If they want a good result of the work in the autumn, they need begin of put seed, soil, to take care of the field, and everything's good ways. That's all needed for the autumn to have the good crops. Same ways. If we want in the future life good, we need to now. Cause of that, I think should. Without cause will not be result, good or bad. Anything you think about. So that's why I think everything is in our hand, really it is. That's why Buddha says, great enlightenment is in your palm. That means response we have. Buddha gave method for that. We use the method, but response, how to do, make it, get to the great enlightenment place. By action, by ourselves, need to do. But method given by Buddha, yes, that's it. So I think, everything really it is. If you think about everything in our hand. Really it is. Don't be late, okay? Life doesn't wait for us. Time doesn't wait for us. Time goes just like, all the time. Tick, 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 tick. It's going. We are not waiting. Just like that, our lives just like that. So, old age, young, medium, there are no much difference. We should hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. I think, including myself. Really, we need be. We think a lot of time of there. Even 100 years we stay, there's not much time for what we need to do it. See? We need to do a big job. For that time, 100 years is not enough time for that. If we losing the time, a little bit do, just, each day, little bit. Nothing. Enthusiastic. We should think back. Those are for us, not for, really it is. We need to take care. Always I mention, America says take care when we away from the friends. Take care, oh, I will. Then we said that we are not well. Take care, not take care by ourselves. No. If we take care, we should not do negative actions. Then yes, I can take care of myself very well. Yes, you take care of yourself very well. If you don't do negative actions, try to make a positive action by body, speech, and mind all the time. That's the way. Then you can say, yes, I will take care of myself. You see? You can say that. Otherwise, really, by negative actions to make rich. Worse. Really. Opposite will take care of you. By negative actions to make a rich or success. For this lifetime, looks good, everything. Oh, after the death, what will be? Those are not for nothing, it's not. Result comes just like a computer. Whatever you do, just, all those are collection with the computer of the karma. They never raise up. So that's not fun, I think. All those, including myself, we need to check carefully ourselves. Really it is. What I'm doing, what I'm thinking first, then what I'm talking to others. What I'm doing by my body's action. Right or wrong, check. People check very well for other people. Oh, he does like he does that. No, that's no. Leave out of that. It is. Don't check. Try to make a positive side. See other people. When you see other people, only way positive side. He or she, oh, that's nice. Something like that. Not others to see by negative side. No. So that's it. So anyways, those are we need every day's action. Those are really it is. Every day's action. So okay. Now we are going back to the text. Last Sunday. We started the good foundation of the knowledges or something. So, first verse, first 4 lines, from the Lamrim's ways to subject of the Guru diversion. That's what it does. So from the Guru diversions, there are many ways. Last Sunday, I told you have I gave him the homework. I hope you did. Good devotion. How you see benefit of 8 benefits. They're wrong, or if you don't keep the Guru, and also keep us the wrong ways. There's false 8. All those are you study through the Lamras. In this text, very short, 1 verse shows all those things. So, but from all those Guru, I think I'd said this is very important things. We need to have the Guru. Keep the Guru, benefit of that. If keep gurus but wrong ways, and also thoughts of that. And also if you don't think about it, don't keep 8 thoughts. All those are from the Lamrim teachings. Large Lamrim, Lama Tsongkhapa Baswe, great Lamrim, medium Lamrim, short Lamrim. But in this case, in this teaching, Yondijima, he has one verse shows the whole thing. So those are more important things. We need to have great Guru devotion. For that, we need to check the Guru carefully, because we need actually check carefully, because we need to devotion. Guru devotion means that there are 2 different ways. Root of the Guru devotion is faith devotion. Faith. Then for the faith, it's just not nice and thinking nice, this is nice, good. Not only that's ways, no. Which we have, particular our Guru, we recognition of the being Buddha. That's all we need to do. That's why checking Guru very carefully. Here, there, cannot do like that. Guru need think about students, quality of students. Students think about quality of the Guru. So those are in the Lamrim, big Lamrim. So important is because when we think about, when we need to think about Guru devotion, our Guru is the equal of the Buddha. It's at here. Anyways, it is the Buddha. We think about. So believe that believe. We need believe of that. So that's why I think maybe we need Guru is thoughts of out of thoughts. So that's because we think about being Buddha. Maybe sometimes you think about even like very qualified gurus, but from our side, maybe sometimes can be wrong opinion from our side, or here sometimes can be to see the thoughts from the Guru. But that is very important things, not from the Guru's side, from my side. The example is like when people sight wrong, they can't see in the sky 2 moons or 2 sun. There's no 2 sun, there are no 2 moons, but they can see. That's kind of you should be one idea like this. One idea is we should be how it's important. Like Buddha's teachings, from the ordinary to take to the great enlightenment, one lifetime also by kindness of Buddhas. That's it, actually 2 ways. We can idea of that. We can use our Guru is being pure, or great kindness of Gurus. We think about 2 different ways. Those are you have Guru. If you did Guru, you know the Guru Puja. The 3 great Buddhahoods take in the moment of that by Guru. That's what I say in the Guru Puja. You read it, look at it. See, that's what I say. And also, if you do 6 succession of the Guru Yoga, so our Guru is the great. Like being Doji Cham is the Vajradhara. So all those comes through this subject. We need to really is pure. We need to see. The Guru devotion is the very important things from the Guru devotion. This is just beginnings, very, very important things. So there are many, in the Lamrim text, if you read, so many different ways. Kindness of Gurus, how is pure, how is winter, which I told you, sometimes mind is not clear, so therefore something wrong thing to see from Guru, but that Guru side is not there. Guru side very clear, but by ignorance ourselves, that's why we can see the sometimes false. But more try to make those are try to make clear. No leave like that. No, try to make clear more. When we like name of the Gurus, heard or we think about it, just tears come up because it's so faith and the devotions, so powerful. This kind of we need to have it. Really, it is. Good devotion is not talking. Actually, it's not chanting. Need to be meditation. Meditation. All Lamrams, everything is their meditation. Beginning of Guru devotion is meditation. To see that our Guru is being Vidya by meditation. So that's one thing. It's very important. So that's though I say the Guru is the foundation of all knowledges. Actually, the foundation of all knowledges means no words. This book, did he say that? You think maybe book is the all knowledge of foundation? You're thinking no. The Guru is the root. Guru is the foundation of all knowledge of us, not for anybody's knowledges. On our, which we have knowledge, or those are to be born with us by our Gurus. So that's it. So foundation of knowledge means you take a book. This book is foundation of knowledge. It's not. Book does to show the meanings. Beginnings, Buddhist is very important. That's name for the book given. See, that's it. So you temple and so the Guru is the foundation of knowledge. Is the keep the clear or in the right ways to keep the Guru is that is the root of the all paths. Paths says in there. I think I did maybe different explanations. Sometimes I did this one, maybe another one, but this is another. I don't know. Either way is good. Maybe this one finishes another commentary, different commentary of the Yunti foundation of knowledge, but maybe different ways, because in my mind is whatever comes. Different ways. But all those are related with the Lamrim, yes, actually. Short way or no, what you call, gradually from the Lamrims, because this is the very short explanation. I say that's it. And so, lepertones. That's what we need to see that. To see means the Guru is a great foundation, and to keep the Guru is carefully, that is the root of the old paths that we need to see. That's what I say. Bebatoma is to see, then hardship, whatever comes, doesn't matter, to keep the Guru nicely. That's what I say. Just like Malarepa. Malarepa, Marbas always scolding, always push away. But still, sometimes he away, but then always coming back. This story, I have lost it, but I think it's just, like this, When Milord was giving the teachings, first of the beginning when he started to Maba's place, I gave my body, speech, mind to you, You gave me staying place, food, and teachings, Dharma. So that's what he asked after. Malaya request to the Marba. Marba says, if you need teaching and those things, you get all this, food and everything from others. If I gave all things, you get Dharma from others. When he's staying there. Then sometimes, when giving initiations, then says, the upper teaching, his name, that times Malaria didn't say. Upper teaching, he called upper teaching. You are there? Yes. What do you have give for me, for the initiation? What do you have give for me? I don't have anything. Go away. Don't stay there. Go away. Okay, need to go. Then many times, then one day, then Marbas at the council, very sweet, means very compassionate to the malaria. Lama always take out. So, because they ask questions, what do you have? Give for me. If you don't have it, you should not stay there. Go away. So that's kind of heard. That one day council gave the one turquoise. You understand turquoise? And then one day they're staying there. Then that day he's competently. I have now give turquoise to give it to him. You can stay. I'm teaching. Do you have something to give for me? Yes. What do you have? That turquoise. Oh, this came from where? This turquoise came from where? Came from where? Then your counsel gave. No. This turquoise and herself, everything belongs to me. You way. That's kind of tremendous. But faith, devotion is tremendous. And there's 9 times, one temple. 9 times up, 9 times tore down. End of it, just back, soul, whole there. But still, if those stories are lost pages. So I think short way that, see? He's staying there. That's kind of, we need tuzas, really it is. See? So we need a really strong faith, devotion to the teacher, to the teachings, trust, what it really wanted. So that's kind of, then one lifetime becomes, It's because of the kindness of the Guru. You see, that's it. Anyways, like devotion and also think about kindness of the Guru is very, very important. We need to think about it. Meditate on those sides. Everything is by meditation to make a what do you call realization of that by meditation, not by just only words, talking or chanting. It's not. So that's it. Now next verse. What is there? What does it say?
Only once won this glorious birth of freedom. By appreciating its rarity and meaningfulness, with a mind that seizes its essence day and night, bless me to generate this thought
wait a minute.
continuously.
Yeah, okay, this, no. Yes. The first line says, we get only one time this precious life. This precious life, this precious life is only find out this lifetime. So that means, many says, Lama Tsongkhapa also is experienced Lamdom say that also. That within the Yinolilas. Drani Pataritza his. That's the Lama say, which we are having the 18 quality legal life. This is the much more real than the wishful feeling gem. Wishful feeling gem. So that's why we need to know the example. Wishful feeling gem. What do you think? What kind of precious jewel? That means you don't know that that's difficult to take meaning through the examples. So wishful feeling gem is who has that one? Whatever need for this lifetime. Staying place, mansion, house, maybe hundreds if you want it. Wish fulfilling gem to wish to that happen. Decorations, everything, carpet, swimming pools, winter time warm, summertime cool swimming pool, everything, what food, necessary, whatever you want. If you do wishing for to the wish fulfilling gem, will be happened like that. That is the we think excellent. But if we think about, I don't want a sickness, I don't want suffering, pain, or happiness, I want free from this. If we think about, if we do wish for that to the wish fulfilling gem, nothing happens. Only for this lifetime, whatever you need, necessary things happen. But we cannot wish fulfilling gem cannot give the free from suffering, pain, or happiness. But through this life, we can make free from suffering, pain, or happiness. That's why object is, our life is much more object precious than wish fulfilling gem. You understand? That's why I say great meanings we can do through this life. Really it is. Even one lifetime become a being Buddha. There is teaching, there is teacher, like he's only great. Really it is. If we can try to make it the qualifier student for that from outside, if time be, there is. So that is, I think, great. So that's why this kind of precious life is very, very to get to real. Really it is. Really. Only now. We get, life is, general life is not real. It's not. Numberless lives we had already. Numberless lifetimes help beings, numberless lifetimes animals, numberless lifetimes in the gods and goddesses realms. Yes, really. Human beings, yes. But we didn't get opportunity to see the real Dharma life. So religious life. religious life, precious life. So now we got this one. So that's why I think try to don't lose the time. There says very difficult to find out this lifetime, and very easy to lose this life. Therefore, before we lose precious life, try to make a meaningful action for this lifetime, to do the meaningful life before we losing this life. That's why Lama Tsongkhapa said, that's true. With the advice like that, I think. So that's a. So now, also under Indian, like Shanti Deva said that also. We should be to make a free from the suffering oceans by boat of the human being's life, means human being's precious life. So you should not be sleeping this lifetime, because it's difficult to find out this kind of life in the future. That's why it also Chanting Deva advised in the Bodhisattva. Same way, same really it is. So I think that means raise up we need. Much we can. Really it is. So okay, that's it. You kunji keju sugi tambaran lobatim batim nenji yepe tawit Hindu nyeka. Tawit tens tawa je in the Lamna's text is 8 freedoms, 10 diamonds. All those are to see. We got already 8 freedoms, 10 diamonds. We had this lifetime. We got it. Look at, check it. From those, how much I got. This is general people got. You don't think about it. How much I got from this? 18. How much I got? 8 freedoms I got or not? Each of them. Look, check in the text. Translated already. 10 diamond. It is I got or not? See. If got a happy, joy, rejoice. Hey, great. I got it. I will not be losing like this. If don't get it, all missing, this one missing, try to get myself. See, that's it. If, this is example also, if you want it, something, people nicely to give it. But then, lots of gifts, maybe then you check, there's so many, this one I got or not, this one I got or not. You can check easily, that's one. But no, that's not big deal. Check it. Those, from the 18, quality, legal life. Means 8 freedom and 10 diamonds, 18. So from the 18, how much we got? See, that's what I say. Hindu Nyeka, the next one. Tawe Tenzan this. In the here says also one life. Once you got this, it is called legal life. This one. Hindu Nyekas, very difficult to find out. Very difficult to find out. No easy. People think, oh yeah, I will tell you. One is Tibetan Lamas, means maybe I think so in our country. Then very difficult to eating quality legal life, very difficult to find out. Then let me talk about. Then from that students, one person have been in China already. So he says, oh, in China, so many people there. Not talking about general how much people there has. We are not talking about that. It's not. How many people has 18 quality legal life? That's what I'm checking. But he doesn't know. He thinks in general. People, it's very difficult to read. Then he says, no, it's not. See, that's anyways. Very difficult to find out this 18 life. Because there are two different ways. Difficult to find out by causes, yes, by causes. And by examples. All those are causes to have those causes, excellent moral conductors. Then also moral conductors. Also, you should be to make stop the 10 non-virtuous actions. 10 non-virtuous actions. Then with it, let's say other moral conductors also. And those also, then you need to have the pure dedication. Yes. All those are. You'd see in the Lamrim text, okay, I tell you. Okay. So, the Hindu Nyeka, very difficult to find out. Then, here says, this life is great meaning. This life has great meaning. Do you know why we have this great meaning? What is that great meaning? We want to get the great enlightenment. So that is the great meaning, is the great enlightenment. The great enlightenment is we can get through this life. That's what we talked about already. This life has great meaning. To understood of that, then yes, the great meaning. Then day or night to think about, to get the essence of the meaning of the life. All the time. All the time. So that's blessing of that was said, is it? In the book. It's a blessing of that. Bless who? We talk about blessing to whom? The word is only blessing, yes, that's blessing. Nothing in between over there. Blessing of in between. Nothing good, nothing good. Something need to be picture of that. By whom? Blessing of that. By whom? By like a, say, like a merit field, always merit field, and also a great holy masters, lineage of the Lambrins. So very, very important things, because the Lama Tsongkhapa Padiji, the lineage of Lambrins, all those are put together, named holy beings, named. Beginning of that, Panditsavi Lama Rinpoche. Panditsavi Lama Rinpoche. There's like a glorious Tsawel Lama means always pictures Guru, my Gurus, stay in my heart. So that's what I say. So that's kind of. So you get the. You say, day or night, all the time. Think about to have the mind of the to do the practice dharma or purify negatives and to get the positive or those knowledges. That's what I'm saying. Now, next one. The next one, what to say? Written there or not?
Verse 3. Next one. Next one. That's verse 1.
Do you have a paper?
Can you read it?
What to say?
The motion,
Verse 3.
the motion of body and life force is like a bubble, quickly perishing.
After that, I think the impermanent comes. We have all those are related each other. If we got now 18 quality religious life, a very good one we got, but this is the no longer with us. That's what I'm saying. So why? Because our life and bodies is so in movement. It's just like a water's bubble, bubble of the water. Do you know bubble of water? Comes like this. You understand? Really, it is. Just like actually like our life and the bodies in movement of the life and the bodies, just like a second changing all the time. So that's why I think we should be hurry up. So that's okay. See, let's say using GPS, they are no longer. The example is like a water bubble of the water. The bubble of the water is the example. Example for what? Our life. Our life. Example of our life. Really, it is. Sorry, just losing the useful people. Here or here. Recently, we saw so much college, those people. Beautiful, fresh, intelligent. Everything's really perfect. But just like that. Who knows? That's why I think when we do the impermanent meditation, is within the impermanent meditation, we know all the time. So one day we die, but our life is no certainty. You understand? No certainty. Oh, those are examples. Many of them we get example from the town. You can hear from the radio, television. You see television. So many things happen. Those are examples. Maybe you think, oh, they have that, but not for me. It's not so good idea. Always we thinking that. That's why we think always ourselves permanent staying. You see? Always we think. Oh, they have that, not for me. So that's why always permanent ideas damage for us. Really it is. Permanent view. That's a wrong opinion. Permanent view. Permanent life. Permanent thinking. Permanent everything. That was deceived for us. Not people. People deceived. We can understand very well. But real, our self from the inside, deceived, our negative mind is deceived to us. Very difficult to understand of that. That's why we don't want to. We are not challenged of that. We don't ignore that. So that's why I think first Dalai Lama says you must to think about enemy of the inside is much more. Think about more than outside, meaning he or she. That's why he says, advice to us, inside enemy of our delusions are try to make a control, to tame, to make free from that, rather than outside enemy he or she. We always looking outside. Enemy day or night all the time with us, harm, damage us. But that's almost like pleasure. You stay with me forever if you want. You can stay. We let it stay. Anger, jealous, attachment, doubt, everything live with us. We should not be. Don't give the place for them. We should push out. I don't have place for you. Please, you better you move from me. You hurt me enough. Numerous lifetime you damage for me. Now, this time I recognize of that. In the other lifetimes I didn't recognize you. Just like my friend, I keep you. But now I'm glad I recognize of you. So I don't have place for you. I don't have my ignorance. Please, you go ignorance. I need to have I need give place to wisdom. You see? I don't have place for attachment. So, compassion, loving kindness, I think those need to be staying with me. You see? Yes. See? Really it is. We need to really think about it. Always really it is. Jealous, doubt, attachment, everything is day or night staying with us. Just come up very easily. Very easily. Just like great show. When great show come up, it be football. You like American people like football, don't they? Always showing football for those. So that's why I think. Then there's, so much problems. Themselves for others. Just like this, young man, so much taken life, but then ended and then destroy himself. For this lifetime and in the future, so many people have taken life. Those are not for free. It's not. He need to pay each of them. He need to pay each of them. you know. So that's the example. Anyways, the so your church you didn't be chortament. Then our body immovement. Action of this, I think it's okay. The body, speech, mind is just like a bubble with the water. You didn't get this very quick, would be finished. That's what we need to think about. The meditation of the impermanent, general and individual. Individual, I think, very important things that our death is not certain. May come, can become. If we think about this, then we don't want a mistake. We don't want a negative action with others. Don't want to do. If we do a negative action, we damage ourselves, damage for others also. Really, it is. So that's why I think we should. You be charitable. All right. The so you like church be you do this charitable. We must think about it. Time of the death. Remember that all the time. So he said that. We should. All the time, if we have the time of death, we're thinking, then we don't want to harm, damage others. No. Then we know why? Because we know the karma is. We know the karma. So karma's result is harm, damage others. Just like harm, damage ourselves. Even we can harm, damage others now, but karma's reverse. Next time, which we made the action, by that actions damage harm to us. So that's why I think we should not. Then after the death, she will use the Tamayans. After the death, what will be? Happy? Despair? No. Despair become an air or no? No. Or even after death, coming back, all those things, whatever we did, negative actions, but coming back good ways. Everything's all perfect, okay? No. She just looked at me, after the death, all those which we made during the lifetime, good or bad things happen. Lendre means actually action and a result. Sanskrit words karma. Tibetan words le and debu. Le means action, debu is the result. You see, result. So, kana lendre is the karmas, good karma or bad karmas, whatever we made. Those comes with you, behind. Shi Yin Zhang means behind, also with you. Comes with you. You came out this life, but you made good or bad karma, all those are staying in this somewhere? No, no, I don't think so. Why? They didn't know. Why? When you make good or bad karma, result of that or seed of that in your consciousness. If those are result of that with body, then you're pretty good. Body's burned or buried in the ground, then stain cannot come with you. But which you made good or bad karma as a result of come with you because seed of that with your consciousness. So, when we die, our consciousness moves from the body, not with the body. Sometimes people think, dead people buried or whatever, they dress and everything. Nothing really, nothing. I don't know. It's a long time before. I think it's traditionally, I think it's kings or queens, they have not buried. Everything, there's regular, whatever they have, those are put in the ground, but it's not necessarily. Because the person is not there, left already. Separate. Consciousness separate from the body already. So, that's why I think whatever we made good or bad things happened with us in the next life because of the seed of that with consciousness. You understand? See, that's it. So, then condition comes, then seed open, then good or bad things happen with us. See, that's it. So, all those good or bad karma, good action or bad actions, result of that, those comes with us. But then the master, you think you need to have the very strong or with the belief of the karma. Yes. Good realization. It's a realization. Realize of the result of the good or bad karma. You think about it. Then, after that, then the thoughts means bad action, thoughts of the bad actions, or those are try to turn upon them. Then much you can, even very little bad actions, try to make it stop. When you know the result of the karma, and also those when you realize of that, then you must, even very little positive karmas to collection, very little negative karmas, don't do that. Normally, students, we are really, it's one thing, when we know the other good or bad things, if we are doing this good, bad action, when we know the meaning of that, but if you do the bad action, much more worse than someone doesn't know, this action. So that's why I think try to make stop the even very little bad karmas, very little one, even of course big one, median, of course try to make stop, even very little, try to make stop because of you think about the karma, cause and the result of the karma in future life. So that's what I say. In positive ways also, much you can to do the positive action. You see? The third version. Then give it thought means collection. Whatever the positive collection, karma or merit, whatever you can do, collection of that, big or small positive action, you must to do it. And with one need English words, I don't get it. Okay. So anyways, very carefully, I think, in this moment, pardon them. What is this? What is the pardon them? Large. Oh, that's good. Yes, that's right. You understand? Difficult to say myself. I can't really. What say?
It says, bless me to always live conscientiously.
Okay, that's it. That's all you need to do. See, that's all. So that's all. That's all it said. So that's all. Really, it is very, very important thing. So, I think. So that means, this is now. I think it's actually beginning of the Four Noble Truths, truth of the suffering. And the truth of suffering is two different ways. General and also then suffering of the low rounds and the general suffering of the samsaras. So those are we need to think about. General suffering of samsara. This because we are reborn in the samsara place. Samsara means you don't think about also like one place, samsara place. No, if like this, we can escape. We don't want to go there. Nobody. We don't get visa for that. No. You think about samsara. Samsara with you. Samsara with you. You have 5 skandhas. Actually, this life. Life is the samsara. Form anyways 5 skandhas in the systems. In the samsara means don't think about a long distance. Long distance. Samsara is long distance. And the samsara is one place like this. No. It's not. So with us. When we do free from samsara, means that's why from us all those like a rebirth of the karma, when we're making free from the rebirth of the karma, that's free from samsara. Karma's result always, good or bad karma's result comes in samsara. Even good karmas, that means 6 rounds. Actually, these are those to defend the samsara beings are living in the 6 rounds. And the 6 rounds are not samsara. So, God's place, Asura's place, human beings' place, animals section, hungry ghosts, her beings. See, those 6 rounds places are not samsara. With the being who are being live in those 6 places, they are in the samsara. Because samsara is individual, not general there. No, because general samsara means then, difficult. Individually, yourself become free from samsara. There are still other beings, some of the beings there, but yourself out of that. So just so anyways, now today I live there. So now 2 verses today I say. 3 verses, yes, 3 verses, yeah, that's right. 3 verses, yes. 3 verses, but 2 verses, one, almost one, yeah, one connected. One collaborating or something. Yeah, connecting each other. See, that's it. So I think should be, we really calm. Everything's really what we are doing. It's, busy, we are busy place. But mind is tighter. Really is calm. When you do meditation, right away is coming back from the workplace, difficult to do it. Really it is. Because you only think about, when you sit down, then you think about the place. before you left from the day, I locked that one. I said that one. I said that. I said, then, I'm driving of that. Then they came back to home like this. All those are comes under question, not so good. Try to, when you sit down, try to make everything. Don't think about that time. Just calm. Maybe that's why I think about Buddha, Buddha. In front of Buddha, concentration with Buddha. Think about concentration. Scenes like this, everything. Think about faith, devotion, something like that. That's it. Then, when your mind will cool down, then you should do meditation. Meditation is two different kinds of meditation. Different kinds of the contemplative meditation and the quiet, one-point meditation. So those are whatever you do, but it's try to make our mind is with the object of meditation is very, very important thing. It is. Sometimes people think relax, okay, maybe like that, It's a better, maybe don't know from inside. Should be. Really is think about it. So we have many different ways. Always, when we do meditate, take a refuge first, number one, all the time. That is the foundation for the whole thing. Then take a refuge. Then Jnana and Bodhicitta, we are practitioners of the Mahayana's ways. So dedicate or think about other beings are condition of that. So much suffering, pain, or happiness. Even someone looks good, happiness, but just like changing very quick, from the happy place, happy mind is to then to say all problems. Think about it. That's kind of so we need to think about others. So what we are doing meditation, everything is so. Purpose of that to be others, to be success, happy, joy, and free from the suffering, pain, or happiness, and become a being Buddha, something like this kind of. With kindness of others, very, very important. Really, everybody, kindness of others. That's why Gekilanda Thamba says, I do all sentient beings. All sentient beings are much more precious for me than wish fulfilling you. All sentient beings means each of it. All sentient beings all together precious, but maybe individually one truth there are no precious. We don't think about that way, including everybody, even one. You see, precious precious because related with our great enlightenment, related with them. Really, it is really. Example, I do, but like a compassion or loving kindness meditation, I do whole things, but one person, he or she keep out, nothing. That's make my compassion not great compassion. My loving kindness not great loving kindness because it not including everybody. One being out of that already. So we need to be careful, really it is. Everybody, even someone mean to us, criticize, mean to us, that person is very, very important for us, really it is. Because related in my enlightenment with them also. Really it is. So need to think about it. Okay, now we stop there and then we do dedication. First of all we do dedication. So we wishing for Buddha Dharma and a positive, truly positive teachings or long staying with beings. And also His Holiness Dalai Lama and any other spiritual masters to have the long life. And also person who does practice of the Dharma accomplishment of Dharma without obstacles. We wish for that.